You rush to meetings. You rush through meals. You rush even when there's nowhere to go. The world taught you that movement means progress, but Japan teaches something different. In Japan, mastery is not found in speed. It's found in the space between actions, the pause, the silence, the stillness. The Japanese call it ma, the art of intentional emptiness. And once you understand it, you'll never live the same way again. We live in an age that worships motion, faster, louder, sooner. Every second must be filled, every silence killed. But constant motion doesn't mean mastery. It means you've forgotten how to stop. In Japan, silence isn't awkward. Stillness isn't laziness. It's discipline in disguise. Because only when you pause can you see clearly. Ma literally means space or gap. But it's not just an empty pause. It's the living breath between actions. In conversation, it's the silence that gives words weight. In art, it's the blank canvas that gives form meaning. In music, it's the rest that makes sound powerful. Ma is the pause between inhale and exhale, the invisible rhythm that shapes all beauty. Without space, there is no harmony, only noise. You'll find Ma everywhere in Japan. In the bow before battle, in the silence before applause, in the space between two claps at a shrine. Ma is not the absence of action. It is the awareness of timing. The tea master doesn't hurry the pour because the water has its own rhythm. The calligrapher doesn't rush the ink because the pause defines the stroke. The swordsman doesn't swing without breath because Ma decides victory. The one who controls the pause controls the outcome. In the West, time is money. In Japan, time is mastery. Western speed chases completion. Japanese rhythm chases perfection. When you rush, you chase the future and lose the present. When you pause, you see the path and walk it with precision. Haste makes noise. Ma makes art. Modern science finally caught up to ancient wisdom. Studies show that constant busyness floods the brain with cortisol, killing creativity, memory, and emotional control. But when you pause even for seconds, your nervous system resets. Focus returns. Creativity ignites. The Japanese didn't invent calm, they engineered it into their culture. Stillness is not the opposite of motion. It's the master of it. Look at Japanese design. Every line has air around it. Every object has a breath of space. That's Ma made visible. Clarity through emptiness. Presence through absence. When the mind sees space, it rests. When it sees clutter, it panics. That's why Japanese temples calm you before you even speak. Emptiness is not lack. It's precision made visible. Most people think patience is passive, but Ma reveals the truth. Patience is active control. To pause when the world demands reaction, that's strength. To wait when others rush, that's mastery. Japanese culture trains this from childhood in calligraphy, in martial arts, even in daily greetings. Every gesture has space because space holds respect. Those who rush spill their tea. Those who pause taste it fully. You can train Ma anywhere. You don't need a dojo, only awareness. Step 1. Pause before acting. Before replying, breathe once. Before opening your phone, count to 3. Step 2. Build silent space. During work, leave 30 seconds between tasks. Let the brain close one door before opening another. Step 3. Respect timing. Speak after others finish fully. Eat without screens. Walk without rush. At first, it feels slow. Then, it feels right. The calm you seek is hidden in the seconds you skip. Listen to Japanese music. You'll hear silence as sound, gaps as rhythm. The note doesn't end when it stops. It lingers in the air between hearts. In Japan, the conversation doesn't die when voices stop. It continues in the silence of mutual understanding. Speech ends at the tongue. Ma speaks through the soul. To control time, you must stop chasing it. The train arrives not because it rushes, but because it moves in rhythm. Japanese workers aren't slower. They're exact. And exactness requires silence between actions. Every pause is preparation. Every still moment is fuel for precision. When you slow down correctly, you move faster than everyone else. The West fills every gap with noise, ads, content, and clutter. Afraid of silence, afraid of stillness. But silence doesn't mean emptiness. It means presence. The Japanese learned long ago, if you can't be alone with quiet, you can't be trusted with power. A mind that cannot rest cannot rule. Ma is the art of pause, the balance between motion and meaning. The sword that never rests dulls. The mind that never stops breaks. So pause, breathe, leave space in your words, your art, your life, and let that space guide your rhythm. Because in stillness, you hear truth. Now you know the way. Speed is easy. Stillness is strength. Ma teaches you to see between the moments, to act without haste and move without noise. The West chases time. Japan shapes it. Control the pause and you control your life. I am Stick Sensei, and your training continues now.